The Great Depression was a time of hardship. People were struggling. The economic downturn left many without jobs, homes, or even enough food to eat. Bread lines and soup kitchens became common sights as families did whatever they could to survive. It was a period marked by uncertainty and despair, but also by resilience and ingenuity. But even in the toughest of times, a spark of ingenuity can ignite a fire. It is often in these moments of adversity that true innovation and creativity are born. People find ways to adapt, to overcome, and to thrive despite the odds stacked against them. This was the case for one man in particular, whose culinary skills and entrepreneurial spirit would eventually change the landscape of American dining. Harlan Sanders, a man with a dream and a talent for cooking, found himself running a small service station in Corbin, Kentucky. This was not just any service station. It was a place where travelers could refuel their cars and their spirits. Sanders had a vision that went beyond just providing gasoline. He saw an opportunity to offer something more, something that would bring comfort and joy to those who stopped by. Times were tough, but Sanders had a plan. He was determined to make the most of his situation. With limited resources and a lot of determination, he began to experiment with different recipes and cooking techniques. He knew that if he could create something truly special, people would come. And so he set to work, perfecting his now famous fried chicken recipe. He started serving his home-cooked meals to travelers passing through. At first it was just a small operation, with Sanders cooking in the back of the service station and serving meals to those who stopped by. But it didn't take long for word to spread. People began to talk about the delicious food they had tasted at Sanders' service station. And soon, more and more travelers were making a point to stop there. Word spread quickly about his delicious fried chicken. It was different, it was special. The secret blend of 11 herbs and spices created a flavor that was unlike anything people had tasted before. The crispy golden brown coating and the tender juicy meat inside made it a hit with everyone who tried it. Sanders' fried chicken became the talk of the town, and people couldn't get enough of it. People couldn't get enough of it. The demand for Sanders' fried chicken grew rapidly, and soon his service station was bustling with customers. It wasn't just a place to fuel up your car anymore. It had become a destination in its own right. People came from miles around just to taste the famous fried chicken that everyone was raving about. Sanders' service station wasn't just a place to fuel up your car anymore. It had transformed into a bustling eatery, a place where people could enjoy a delicious meal and take a break from their travels. The success of his fried chicken brought new life to the service station, and Sanders began to realize that he had something truly special on his hands. It became a destination, a place where people lined up for a taste of something truly remarkable. The lines grew longer and the crowds larger as more and more people came to experience the magic of Sanders' cooking. It was clear that he had tapped into something extraordinary, and he was determined to make the most of it. Sanders' entrepreneurial spirit was ignited. He began to think about how he could expand his business and share his delicious fried chicken with even more people. He knew that he had a winning recipe, and he was eager to take it to the next level. With a combination of hard work, determination, and a little bit of luck, Sanders set out to turn his small service station into a nationwide phenomenon. He knew he had something special. The unique flavor and quality of his fried chicken set it apart from anything else on the market. Sanders was confident that if he could get his chicken into the hands of more people, they would love it just as much as the travelers who stopped by his service station. And so, he began to explore new ways to grow his business and reach a wider audience. This wasn't just food, it was a taste of comfort, a reminder of home. Sanders' fried chicken brought people together, creating moments of joy and connection. It was more than just a meal, it was an experience that people cherished. And Sanders was determined to share that experience with as many people as possible. And he was determined to share it with the world. With a heart full of ambition and a recipe that had already won the hearts of many, Sanders set out on a journey to bring his fried chicken to the masses. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance, innovation, and the belief that even in the darkest of times, a spark of ingenuity can light the way to success. Sanders wasn't content with just good. He strived for perfection. In his mind, good was never good enough. He believed that the key to success was in the details, and he was determined to find the perfect combination that would elevate his fried chicken to a whole new level. He experimented with different herbs and spices, searching for the perfect blend. Each day brought a new combination, a new possibility. He meticulously measured, mixed, and tasted, always seeking that elusive balance of flavors that would make his chicken unforgettable. After countless attempts, he finally cracked the code. It was a moment of triumph, a culmination of his relentless pursuit of excellence. The perfect blend of 11 herbs and spices was born, a secret recipe that would soon become legendary. 11 herbs and spices, combined in perfect harmony, created a flavor that was out of this world. Each ingredient played its part, contributing to a symphony of taste that danced on the palate and left a lasting impression. But he didn't stop there. Sanders knew that flavor was only half the equation. The method of cooking was just as crucial. He needed a way to cook the chicken faster without sacrificing its juicy tenderness, ensuring that every bite was as delightful as the last. He knew that flavor was only half the equation. The texture, the juiciness, and the overall experience of eating the chicken had to be perfect. He pondered over various cooking techniques, always with the goal of achieving the best possible result. He needed a way to cook the chicken faster without sacrificing its juicy tenderness. Traditional frying methods took too long and often resulted in uneven cooking. Sanders needed something innovative, something that would revolutionize the way chicken was fried. The answer came in the form of a pressure fryer. This revolutionary invention allowed him to cook chicken quickly and evenly, locking in the flavor and creating that signature crispy skin. It was a game changer, a breakthrough that would set his fried chicken apart from all others. This revolutionary invention allowed him to cook chicken quickly and evenly, locking in the flavor and creating that signature crispy skin. The pressure fryer ensured that every piece of chicken was cooked to perfection, with a crispy exterior and a juicy, flavorful interior. The original recipe was born, changing the culinary landscape forever. Sanders' dedication and innovation paid off, and his fried chicken became a sensation. People from all over came to taste the unique flavor and experience the perfect combination of crispy and juicy. The legacy of his creation continues to this day, a testament to his relentless pursuit of perfection. The Colonel's fried chicken was a hit in Corbin, Kentucky. People from all around would come to his small diner to taste the unique blend of 11 herbs and spices that made his chicken so special. The word spread quickly, and soon the diner was bustling with customers, eager to get a taste of what would become a legendary recipe. But Sanders knew that if he wanted to share his creation with the world, he couldn't do it alone. He spent countless hours thinking about how to expand his business beyond the small town of Corbin. He needed partners, people who shared his passion for good food and good business. He began to reach out to potential partners, pitching his idea of franchising his fried chicken. It was a novel concept at the time, but Sanders was convinced that it was the way forward. He needed someone who could see the potential in his recipe and help him bring it to a larger audience. Enter Pete Harmon, a restaurant owner from Salt Lake City. Harmon was an astute businessman with a keen eye for opportunities. When Sanders approached him with the idea of franchising his fried chicken, Harmon saw the potential immediately. Harmon tasted the fried chicken and was blown away by its flavor. He knew that this was something special, something that could change the fast food game. He agreed to partner with Sanders, and together they began to lay the groundwork for what would become a global phenomenon. They spent months planning and perfecting their business model. They wanted to ensure that every franchise would deliver the same high-quality fried chicken that Sanders had become famous for. They worked on everything from the cooking process to the branding, making sure that every detail was just right. And so, in 1952, the first Kentucky Fried Chicken franchise opened its doors in Salt Lake City. The response was overwhelming. People flocked to the new restaurant, eager to try the famous fried chicken they had heard so much about. The rest, as they say, is history. The success of the first franchise proved that Sanders' vision was not only viable, but incredibly lucrative. The Colonel's gamble had paid off, and soon more franchises began to open across the country. Sanders' dream of sharing his fried chicken with the world was becoming a reality. He continued to work tirelessly, traveling from state to state, meeting with potential franchisees and ensuring that every new restaurant met his high standards. Today, Kentucky Fried Chicken is a global brand with thousands of locations in countries all around the world. The Colonel's legacy lives on, and his fried chicken continues to bring joy to millions of people every day. His story is a testament to the power of passion, perseverance, and a really good recipe. The success of that first franchise in Salt Lake City was just the beginning. Word of the Colonel's finger-licking good chicken spread like wildfire. Soon, KFC franchises were popping up all over the United States. But the Colonel wasn't finished. He set his sights on the world. He knew that to truly succeed, he needed to adapt his recipe to local tastes. From the spicy streets of Shanghai to the bustling markets of Mumbai, KFC embraced the culinary traditions of each country it entered. The Colonel understood that food wasn't just about sustenance, it was about culture, and he was determined to be a part of that global tapestry. Section 5. The Colonel's image more than just a white suit. Colonel Sanders became more than just a name, he became an icon. His smiling face, complete with that trademark goatee and white suit, became synonymous with comfort food and Southern hospitality. He wasn't just selling chicken, he was selling an experience, a story. His folksy charm and unwavering belief in his product resonated with people from all walks of life. He wasn't a stuffy businessman, he was one of them. He was the Colonel, and he was inviting you to sit down and enjoy a bucket of his delicious chicken with him. Section 6. A well-oiled machine, KFC's supply chain. Building a global fast food empire takes more than just a good recipe and a charming spokesperson. It requires a well-oiled machine, a system that can deliver that finger-licking good chicken to every corner of the globe. KFC achieved this through a meticulously crafted supply chain. From sourcing the finest ingredients to ensuring consistent quality in every restaurant, KFC left no stone unturned. They partnered with trusted suppliers, implemented rigorous quality control measures, and developed a distribution network that could withstand the demands of a global market. Section 7. The balancing act, taste and sustainability. As KFC grew, so did its responsibility to the planet. The Colonel's love for chicken was only surpassed by his love for the land that nourished it. KFC recognized the importance of sustainability and embarked on a mission to reduce its environmental impact. They implemented sustainable sourcing practices, reduced waste, and explored renewable energy sources. They knew that to continue serving finger-licking good chicken for generations to come, they needed to be mindful of their ecological footprint. Section 8. Chicken and health. Finding the right balance. There's no denying that fried chicken, while delicious, isn't exactly health food. KFC acknowledged this and took steps to offer a more balanced menu. Grilled chicken options, lighter sides, and portion control became part of their commitment to providing customers with choices. They understood that enjoying KFC was about finding a balance, a way to indulge responsibly without sacrificing flavor. After all, life's too short to say no to a little fried chicken now and then. Section 9. The Colonel's legacy, a finger-licking good future. Colonel Sanders may be gone, but his legacy lives on. His entrepreneurial spirit, his unwavering dedication to quality, and his finger-licking good chicken continue to inspire. KFC remains a global phenomenon, a testament to the power of a simple idea executed with passion and precision. As KFC looks to the future, one thing is certain: the Colonel's spirit of innovation and his love for good food will continue to guide the way. So go ahead, grab a bucket of the Colonel's chicken and raise a drumstick to the man who started it all.